And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners meeting for August 7th, 2023. I think that we have Chairwoman Stewart on the line. Chairwoman Stewart, are you on?
I am here.
Okay, thank you. With that, we're going to start with the invocation and the pledge by Commissioner Council.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. We also have Commissioner Booth on the line. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. And join me. Join me for a word, please. Heavenly Father, we come before you as we prepare for a meeting for all of our citizens. We ask that you keep us in the palms of your hand as we strive to do the best we can for the citizens of Cumberland County. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I will call on Commissioner Keefe.
Thank you, Chairman Vice Chair Adams. I just want to make a quick note that this past weekend we lost somebody who was a great advocate, patriot, and citizen for our country. General James Lindsay passed away, and if you don't know, General Lindsay was very instrumental, not only in decades of service to the United States Army, but also was the architect behind bringing the Airborne and Special Operations Museum to our downtown area, and has always been a strong advocate for our military partners down at Fort Liberty. So I just want to think about General Lindsay and his family during this time of his passing. Truly a passing of a great soldier and a great American.
Thank you, Commissioner Keefe. With that, I would ask Mr. Keith Todd and the IT folk to come on up. And I'm gonna just tell y'all keep y'all have to work hard, because I got these commissioners out here that have challenged. Come right on up. And Commissioner Stewart was there along with, I think, Commissioner Fairclough and Commissioner Council at NACO. And it's always good when we go to NACO because we win an award. And NACO is the National Association of County and the County Commissioners. We had our national conference in Austin, Texas. It was hot, too. It was 104, 107 degrees. Yes. But the Innovation and Technology Services, thank you all for what you do, receives the 2023 Digital County Survey Award. Cumberland County's Innovative and Technology Department received a national honor in July. The county ranked 7th in the 250,000 to 499,999. I guess if we get that one, we go up. Population category for the 2023 Digital County Survey conducted by the Center for Digital Government in association with the National Association of Counties. The survey provides annual recognition of county performances and innovation in using technology to align with county goals, save tax dollars, Commissioner Keefe, save tax dollars, through newfound efficiencies, boost transparency and cybersecurity, encourage citizen engagement, and proactively address citizens' expectations. Cumberland County has received the Digital County Service Award, this is for you all, 2016, 2017, and 2019, and again this year. And this is the 20th anniversary, so it was a lot of folk there, for the Digital County's 2023 survey. And I present this to you, the director, but for all of you all, and thank you all for what you do with that. So y'all come right around here. Let's get a picture.
Oh, shoot. Jimmy wasn't even gonna tell me.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And Sally and the manager, because they were at the, they were there too, so y'all come right on in here. Yeah, come on in here, get close, there we go. Can't see it, oh, they got that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it.
All right. Shake everybody down.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations.
I keep busy with all my problems.
Hey, congratulations. Thank you for all the work.
Thank you.
And I'm just give Keith Todd a moment to just say a couple of words.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'll switch it around.
Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
So the survey is actually a pretty big deal. It's really it's a survey done in partnership with NACO. NACO is a big conference that we all attend, participate in, and it recognizes the best technology practices across the U.S. counties. And for us, it's a big accomplishment. It's our 5th in the past 7 years that we've applied for the survey. And as you mentioned, you got a chance to meet our ITS management team, but also there's 48 IT professionals behind the scenes too that you may not see today. They're all here and hard working, and we appreciate what they do on a day-to-day basis. And I especially want to thank our county management team, board of commissioners for all you do. You're committed to pursuit of technology advancements and technology investments for Cumberland County. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next challenge is going to be with the AI, and they're laughing already. Yeah, that's the next challenge for all of us is the artificial intelligence. County Manager.
Vice Chairman Adams, everyone, all the commissioners here should have their budget books, the final version of the budget, and you should also have your budget in brief. If you need additional copies, just let us know. We'll print. And then we also have an additional presentation that we would like to show you all today, video regarding the budget, and we'll get that queued up right quickly.
Oh, I didn't see that on there.
The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners voted unanimously on June 7th, 2023 to adopt the county's annual budget for fiscal year 2024, which runs from July 1, 2023 to June 30, 2024. The adopted budget advances the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners' strategic priorities and objectives in a fiscally prudent and financially sound manner, and furthers the county's commitment to its mission of providing quality services to our citizens while being fiscally responsible. Some of those priorities include moving forward with design and construction of the new Crown Event Center, which will replace the existing Crown Theater and Arena, providing funding to extend clean drinking water to residents within the Graves Creek Water and Sewer District to address Gen X and PFAS contamination, as well as laying the groundwork to expand the system to other county residents affected by contaminated wells, advancing design and construction of a homeless support center with anticipated site selection and construction to begin in the first half of fiscal year 24, developing a plan to utilize funds set aside to address mental health issues among county residents, expanding the Ann Street landfill, which will run out of space by 2030 unless something is done to add capacity, and addressing staff retention and recruitment issues. This year's budget seeks not only to maintain current service levels, but continues to build upon existing strengths and amenities to enhance the quality of life of the county's residents, in keeping with Cumberland County's vision statement, to grow as a regional destination of employment, economic development, commerce, and cultural pursuits. So what's included in the adopted budget? The fiscal year 24 budget totals approximately $576 million across all funds, with a general fund total of approximately $382 million. This is an increase of 4% over the previous year's adopted budget. The budget maintains the county's property tax rate of 79.9 cents per $100 property valuation. Property taxes are the largest source of revenue for local governments in North Carolina and make up more than half of Cumberland County's general fund budget for fiscal year 2024. So just where do those tax dollars go? The largest general fund expenditure category in the fiscal year 2024 budget is human services, totaling 31% of expenditures, or nearly $117 million, followed by education, totaling 27%, or $104.5 million. These are followed by public safety at 19% and general government operations at 18%. The fiscal year 24 budget makes a significant investment in educating our students, with increased funding for both Cumberland County Schools and Fayetteville Technical Community College. The budget includes an appropriation of more than $87.5 million for Cumberland County Schools, which is an increase of $3.2 million over the previous year and just a few $100,000 less than what the Board of Education requested. In addition to this appropriation, the budget includes $1.9 million for school health nurses and $2.9 million for school resource officers and crossing guards. The budget includes nearly $15.5 million in funding for Fayetteville Technical Community College, which is an increase of $1.3 million over the previous year. The fiscal year 24 budget also invests in Cumberland County's employees as we seek to retain and recruit a highly skilled and capable workforce to continue providing exceptional customer service to the county's residents. The budget includes a 4% cost of living adjustment, which represents preliminary implementation of a classification and compensation study that was funded in fiscal year 2023. The results of that study are anticipated in the first part of fiscal year 24 and will be presented to the Board of Commissioners along with recommendations for additional adjustments to make Cumberland County's salaries more competitive regionally and across the state. The budget also includes $2,500 hiring and recruitment bonuses for Cumberland County sheriff's deputies and detention officers, two critical public safety positions where the county is experiencing significant vacancies. Other new initiatives in the general fund budget include providing funding to address disparities in maternal mortality among our residents, promote health education in barbershops and salons by training barbers and stylists to advocate for positive health behaviors, establish a coffee shop at West Regional Library to provide hands-on job learning and experience for young people and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and contribute funding to the historic Orange Street School Restoration Project to purchase equipment and supplies to provide arts and technology-focused programming. In addition to the general fund, the county has a $38 million capital investment fund, which finances major expenditures in the county's capital improvement plan, as well as technology requests, maintenance and repairs, and debt payments on significant capital projects. The county also has enterprise funds, which operate more like businesses and do not use tax dollars to pay for their operations. The Solid Waste Enterprise Fund has a fiscal year 24 budget of just over $27 million. This includes $5.8 million to replace equipment and vehicles and approximately $14 million related to the expansion of the Ann Street landfill. This includes $6 million to construct a transfer station so that waste can be temporarily disposed of off-site, nearly $2 million to mine an existing unlined bell field to create capacity for future disposal on-site, and $250,000 for mitigation strategies to address potential impacts on the surrounding community. With more than 330,000 residents, Cumberland County is the 5th largest county in North Carolina and is home to the state's 6th largest city and the largest military base by land area in the United States. The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners' vision and priorities continue moving the county forward as a leader both in the region and across the state. The fiscal year 2024 budget seeks to further these priorities while providing flexibility to address emerging issues that may arise during the coming year. To view the adopted budget and for more information on the budget process, go to cumberlandcountync.gov/budget. You can also learn more about the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners and their priorities and goals, as well as the county's departments at cumberlandcountync.gov.
So one of the things we thought about during the budget process is that we had a budget actual book, then we had a budget and brief, but a lot of times people don't take time to read both of these documents. So we created this video to place on the website so people can have more information in a short time period about the major initiatives of the budget, the major funding of the different funds in the budget. And so want to get you all's comments, and we'll get this posted today. If you all are okay with the video, we'll get it posted today.
Any commissioner have any comments or questions?
I think this is a great way to communicate with our citizens about what's happening with their tax dollars, and I appreciate the work by the staff and the PIO office to get this done. Very nice job.
Anyone else? Commissioner
I am
Council.
intimately involved because I've got the most questions, I believe, of anybody. They have to help me, help me understand. But I watched this because I was here before, and I know that all of this hard work has been done while the organization was short-staffed. They operated above and beyond the call of duty. Thank you for what you've done, and thank you for putting that together. That's going to be televised, right?
On all our social medias. Yeah.
Okay, all right, very good.
And I just want to say, having gone to, and we went to NACO and we went to the state convention, the biggest challenge across the state of North Carolina for counties has been finance. And their finance department and putting together their budgets and their audits. So I do want to thank the management team, the manager and the management team, but also those down in the trenches who did who worked on this budget in this transition period, because we were in transition. So thank all of you all for the tremendous work that you do and have done and continue to do. And I think this is just another step in our progression of making sure our citizens understand that. So thank you. Mr. Manager.
Yeah, I'd like to thank some people, specifically Brian Hanley, Assistant County Manager, Deborah Shaw and the budget staff for their work, Claudia Cybers and the PIO staff, Lou Cherry, John Souls, Sade Wilson, Christy Castelline, and Corey McMillan for all their work in getting this video done in such a short time frame. And we'll do this every year after the budget is approved. So this will be an addition to the published documents that we have.
We'll go to Chairwoman Stewart. I think she's tired of holding her hand up. I saw. I got you.
Thank you, Manager Guerrieri, POI, Commissioner Council, televised, and I want to, we do get a copy of the people that we can post it. But you're right, people don't take time to look at the book or the pamphlet, so I kind of just, social media a lot, so I want to make sure that we have it so that we can post it, because people, appreciate having access, so we can make sure that I appreciate it.
Will do.
All right.
Thank you.
All righty. Thank you so very much. Thank you for that. And I take this, we've got Dr. Searles for Fayetteville Tech here. Good to see you. And I'd just like to take a moment just to say our prayers and our thoughts go out to Commissioner Veronica Jones on the loss of her mother. Our thoughts and prayers are with her at this time, and we'll continue to try to lift her up and make sure that she's okay at this particular period of time. So thank you. With that, we'll go to the approval of the agenda. Mr. Manager, are there any changes to the agenda?
No changes to the agenda, but we will need to have a closed session.
Okay, we have a closed session. So I'll call for a motion second on the agenda.
So moved.
Second,
It's been moved and second. If I can get a roll call, because I guess I got people on the line. Pull your mic down, please.
Chairwoman Stewart,
Yes.
Commissioner Buse,
Yes.
And everybody in the room, I guess you got to go down. Commissioner Faircloth. Just say, yeah, I guess.
Commissioner
Yes.
Council,
Yes.
yes.
Vice Chairman Adams.
Yes.
Commissioner Keefe.
Yes.
That takes us to the consent agenda. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda? If not, I'll take a motion and second to approve the consent agenda.
I move that we approve the consent agenda. as
Second.
printed.
Chairwoman Stewart,
Yes.
Commissioner Buse,
Yes.
Commissioner.
Yes.
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 Unanimous.
Okay. There are no items of business that will take us to the nominations. The first one is the ABC Board. The nominations would be Jordan Stewart and Devin McAllister for the ABC Board. That takes us to the local.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Adam Phillips.
Who?
Mr. Adam Phillips.
Okay. That will take us to the local emergency planning committee. There's one vacancy. The nomination is Logan Herndon.
I nominate Logan Herndon.
Oh, yeah, that may, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And that takes us to the Fayetteville Technical Community College Board of Trustees. I would nominate Randolph Williams. Yes, Commissioner Fairclough.
Nominate Mr. Ralph Huff.
All righty. All right. That will take us to the appointments. The chairman of the ABC Board, I'll call on Commissioner Council.
I move that we appoint Harold, I can't pronounce it.
Bachman.
Bachman. I always mispronounce his name, as chairman of the ABC Board.
Second.
And I will let everyone know that that's my law partner, so I will not vote on this, but we'll go to that.
Do you have a pecuniary interest?
I don't. I guess not then.
you
I
can
can vote then. Thank you, Commissioner Fairclough.
Chairwoman Stewart.
Yes.
Commissioner Booth.
Yes.
Commissioner Fairclough.
Yes.
Commissioner Council.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Adams.
Yes.
Commissioner Keith.
Yes.
Unanimous.
All right. That will take us to the Cumberland County Board, Cumberland County Animal Services Board. Motion to appoint Jeffrey Brooks and Charlotte Davis.
Second.
Call for the vote.
Commissioner Stewart.
Yes.
Commissioner Booth.
Yes.
Commissioner Fairclough.
Yes.
Commissioner Council.
Yes.
Commissioner Adams.
Yes.
Commissioner Keith.
Yes.
Unanimous.
And I, looked like it got cut off. There were actually two people for the Fayetteville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau, but it's not on my sheet. Can you give me
Carol.
those two names?
Carol Hogan and Michelle Williams.
Carol Hogan.
If I may, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
There was I happen to be involved with that board, and there was a miscommunication. Carol Hogan was the original nominee, but for some reason they believed that she was not qualified, found out that she was, and they submitted a second name, but Carol Hogan was the initial nominee for this. I don't know either one of them, but
Yep.
that was the background of that.
Yeah. I nominated Michelle Williams. She runs the Fairfield Inn up on Ramsey Street, as well as the new one that just opened. They do a lot with Methodist College and Fayetteville State, and active in the community. So I will call on the vote. Those in favor of Carolyn Hogan? You got two.
Do we have
Two.
to?
Okay.
Commissioner Stewart.
Well, I'm just,
Just
if
these
they
two?
raise their hand, so they didn't raise their hand. So you
Okay,
got
two.
Commissioner Fairclough and Commissioner Keith.
What, is it a roll call or is it not?
Well, no, because it's two votes, so we
Okay.
calling on the votes for Carolyn Hogan. So
Okay.
it was Fairclough and Keith.
Okay.
Those for Michelle Williams,
I have two.
now you can do the roll call because they got their hands up, so.
Commissioner Booth for Michelle
Yes.
Williams. Commissioner Stewart.
Yes.
There's 4-2 in favor of Michelle Williams.
Okay. All right, so Michelle Williams will be the appointment to that board. That will take us to the closed session, and if you can give us the, it's for a economic development, so,
40, chapter 43, 418, 11, C.
Okay. That's my motion.
for economic development. I'll take a motion,
That's my
second.
motion.
Second.
It's
Second.
been moved and second to go into closed session. All those in favor, if you give me a roll call.
Commissioner Stewart.
He said yes, got his hand up.
Commissioner
Okay.
Fairclough.
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Council. Commissioner Adams.
Yes.
Commissioner Keith.
Yes.
Unanimous.
All righty, welcome back. We just come out of closed session. If I could get a motion to come out of closed session.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All right, all of those in favor?
Unanimous.
All right, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second. All those in favor?
Unanimous.
We are adjourned. Thank everyone for this meeting this morning.